Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Lomachenko is great. Wilder and Andrade are hype jobs. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And I got this interesting comment on one of my videos, and this guy said, you don't ever criticize Lomachenko because he's white. You bash black fighters like Deontay and Demetrius Andrade, and you call them trash. You're a clown. Now, the problem that I have with this guy, D. Luke, is he don't know anything about boxing, and he should actually pay attention to the content that I put out. When I break down the situation, you see that Deontay Wilder and Demetrius Andrade have both been fighting for over 16 years. 16 years, almost 2 decades. And yet neither one of these guys have one top win. But you talk about these guys like they're the greatest fighters ever. I mean, you see the hype for Demetrius Andrade. They hyped up Demetrius Andrade as one of the best technical fighters that ever lived, and he's beaten nobody. They said this guy would outbox and humiliate Canelo, and he's beaten nobody. They said everybody was ducking and running from him for 16 years, and he's beaten nobody. And then you look at Deontay Wilder. They hyped this guy up as the hardest puncher that ever lived, unbeatable. No one can go 12 rounds with him, and he's gotten schooled and destroyed multiple times. See, at the end of the day, neither one of these guys are what people say they are. Both of these guys are hype jobs. They're decent little fighters, but these guys are nowhere near the level that people try to make them out to be. And then these people want to hate on guys like Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko has been fighting less than them professionally. See, Vasyl Lomachenko has only been fighting 11 years pro, and he's a 3-weight world champion. He's undersized at 135 pounds. Think about it. Everybody he's fighting at 135, everybody. These guys have massive advantages over Lomachenko. He shouldn't even be fighting at 135. He's too small for the weight class. He's given up a lot of advantages. And at the end of the day, nobody seems to care. Lomachenko's fighting at weight classes he don't belong in, and he's winning purely off of skill. That's it. He doesn't have any physical advantages he can lean on. Let's just be honest and unbiased. And clearly he was robbed against Devin Haney. And we all know it. Devin Haney had a height advantage, a reach advantage, and that man came into that fight against Vasyl Lomachenko, a super middleweight, and he still lost that fight. It took 3 American judges to side with Devin Haney to rob Vasyl Lomachenko, which he protested. Look, I'm going to be honest and unbiased. It doesn't even matter about Loma being robbed by Devin Haney and those crooked judges. That doesn't even matter, because even with that to the side, Lomachenko has a much better resume, a much better career, and he's a certified Hall of Famer. And look, at the end of the day, when you look at guys like Deontay Wilder and Demetrius Andrade, they get all the hype in the world, while Vasyl Lomachenko has to actually put in the work.